What's up, guys? Welcome back to Healthy Recipe. We're going to be making a delicious Zoodles pasta today. We're going to be using a whole bunch of veggies. We're using Newman's own marinara sauce. It's actually like their garden style sauce, and it's really delicious. It's organic. I've tried this sauce before and it was on sale, so I kind of wanted to do a vegan Zoodles recipe with this sauce and some tempeh. It's going to be totally delicious. You guys are gonna love it, so let's get right to work. Alright, so let's go over our ingredients really quick here. I have about 6 ounces of organic tempeh. Tempeh is basically fermented soybeans. Is kind of like tofu's stronger, more rugged brother. It's got more protein. It's a little bit harder, and it's more like almost like crude, like you can actually has more texture. Really delicious. Is minimally processed, so I'm gonna use that as a meat substitute. I've been messing around with it in my recipes. I really like it. I'm also using about a half a cup of white button mushrooms. I have here about 3 cups of shredded kale from my garden, and this is Newman's own organic farmer's garden, and this has got a whole bunch of different veggies and stuff in it. It's really a tasty sauce. It was on sale at Target, so I got a whole bunch of it. I really like it, and it's a time saver. And I also like the fact that 100% of their profits go to charity, which is also really nice. So I got about 1.5 cups of chopped carrots. They're just chopped in half, and about 1/4 inch segments. These are a sweet pepper that we have in our garden. You could use bell peppers if you don't have this. I just kind of want to spruce the sauce up a little bit, make it a little chunkier, add some more veg in it, more nutrition to boost it up. I have 1 Roma tomato diced, and I'm using 2 zucchinis for the noodles. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna set up a pan and start cooking some of our veggies over there with the tempeh, and then we're gonna come back and do our noodles. Okay, so in a saucepan I'm gonna take about 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil, and I'm on medium heat right now. I'm not using too much high heat, just because I want to kind of cook these moderately. I don't want it to be too hot. Just get our oil going. First thing I'm going to add is the carrots. I'm going to go ahead and add the peppers in. Then I'm going to add our mushrooms. It's going to add a nice chunkiness to the sauce, elevating it a bit. I'm going to go ahead and throw the tomatoes in now. I'm going to bring the heat up just a little bit to medium high, 350 degrees. The tomatoes are cold, and I want the temperature to go right back up. Now with the tempeh, it looks like this, and we're just going to take it, crumble it, and throw it in. And this is going to absorb the flavor of the sauce. It's just kind of like a blank canvas, kind of like tofu, to where it takes on the flavor of whatever you add to it. It has some texture, and it's really mild tasting. It doesn't have a lot of flavor, but I find it to taste good. Like I can eat it by itself, just like this. It has a ton of fiber. I think it's like 7 grams of fiber per serving, and also a ton of protein. I'm just gonna stir that in, and I want it to absorb some of that flavor from the olive oil and the veggies, the pepper. I want it all to kind of mix together. I'm not adding any oregano or basil or anything like that because the sauce that I'm using is already very well seasoned. So for that reason, I didn't add my normal aromatics that I would add, like garlic and onion in the beginning. So I'm only adding the veggies and the sauce, and then of course the zucchini noodles. This is already starting to smell amazing. Alright, so now we're going to add our kale in. I know it looks like a lot of kale, but it's going to cook down to almost nothing. This is actually a low carb vegan recipe. Pretty low in calories, very high in nutrients, really nutrient dense. You know, kale's an incredible superfood. Tempeh, carrots, tomatoes. Tomatoes, when you cook them in olive oil, just lightly cook them, they actually become a lot more beneficial health-wise. The lycopene and the other nutrients that are in the tomato are released when you cook them, which is pretty good. It's actually better for you when you cook. It's in the nightshade family of plants, which also is better if you take the skin off of them and deseed them. So you remove most of the lectins which are found in them. Alright, so now we got this going pretty good. You know, the carrots are softened up. We're going to take the sauce, we're going to add it in. Wow, it smells so good already. What we're going to do is we're going to give it a good mix, bring down the heat to simmer. It's really chunky, so I might add just a little bit of water to loosen it up a little bit, just to get it a little bit more liquidy. So I might add a little bit of water into the jar, mix it, and then dump that back in to get that last bit of sauce in the jar, and also to loosen it a little bit. But we're running at 190 degrees now. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the lid on it, and we're gonna go over and start doing our zucchini noodles so they're ready. Alright, so we got 2 zucchinis here. Basically just gonna cut the ends. Now I'm gonna take this zoodle maker. It's got 2 ends. One says thin and the other one thick. You want the thicker side. That's what I use anyways, because the thinner side, the noodles seem to be a little bit too thin and frail. So basically what we're gonna do is just take this device where it says thick, and then we're just gonna turn it, and that's gonna bring out our noodles. I normally like to cut them just so they're not crazy long. Try to cut them about 10 to 12 inches. And the trick that I see most people get wrong with these zucchini noodles is that I see a lot of people overcook them. They're really delicate, and all you gotta do is just flash cook them, like literally like 30 seconds in the hot sauce, and that's it. You know, mix them up, and then you're done. Shut the heat off. You can even shut the heat off, and then just add them to the sauce and mix them, and that'll get them cooked enough. Most people end up turning these into mush because they overcook them. If you guys cannot find one of these zoodle makers, which I think they're pretty much available everywhere now, our website healthyrecipe.store has them available, many different styles and sizes. So that's pretty much the end of that. I saved these little middle core pieces, use them for later. Use them in the recipe. Then I'm at the end of it. It's got a little thing to push that through, but I don't know where I misplaced it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take that piece out. I'm going to chop it and put it in the pasta, put it in the sauce. You got this piece, and we're just going to cut it. Let's just use it. A little bit more zucchini. I try to waste almost zero food in my kitchen. I try to use everything. So we're going to do the other one now. It's kind of like perfect timing too while we do this. You know, the pasta is simmering, so it's going to be perfect timing. When we're done with these, the pasta will be ready, and we just add them in. That's a lot. I mean, that's a great amount of noodles I got out of that. Just those two little zucchinis that weren't very big. So this piece, go ahead and cut it up. Use it in there too. It'll be part of the pasta. So that's pretty much it. We're done with these, and now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over and check our sauce, and then we're gonna add them in and serve. Pretty quick. All right, guys. So let's take a look. I turned up the heat a little bit because the mushrooms were still a little bit underdone, so I wanted to kind of speed up the process. So it looks like we're pretty close. I'll give it about 2 or 3 minutes, and then we'll go ahead and add the zucchinis in. Alright, so this is pretty much done. Everything's soft, ready to go. Now I just lowered the heat down to 175 Fahrenheit, which is medium low. I'm going to go ahead and throw in our zucchini noodles and stir them in, and then we are ready to serve. I'm only going to give these like 30 seconds just to basically blanch them in the sauce. Remember, because this sauce is pretty much piping hot. These are going to continue to cook on your plate. So I mean, look how beautiful this dish looks. It's a gigantic pot of veggies loaded with good nutrition and low in calories. I'm sure you can probably even get your kids to love this stuff if you did it for the whole family. Amazing, healthy, colorful, delicious recipe. I mean, it smells amazing. Like I said, that Newman's Own sauce is pretty good for the price and for store-bought stuff, and it's organic. So great stuff for the price. Great value. So I'm gonna go ahead, turn the heat off, put the lid on this, and then we're gonna go ahead and serve. Alright guys, I wanted to show you how beautiful this came out. I mean, it's just amazing. It's vibrant with color. It looks beautiful. Smells amazing. I'm just gonna take a little bit of nutritional yeast just to add that umami cheese component, and I'm gonna sprinkle it over the top just to give it a little bit of that cheesy taste. And basically, that's the dish. Here it is. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Remember to give us a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you really soon on the next one. Alright guys, so I'm going to go ahead and give this beautiful recipe a taste. Wow. Really, really delicious. I love the taste of that sauce. With the peppers in there, adds a nice sweet flavor. The tempeh has a meaty texture, kind of a little bit of like a savory umami taste. Also with nutritional yeast. Wow. Amazing recipe, an amazing way to get your vegetables in your diet. Love it.